Well, welcome back to Barnstorming Garage yet again. Here's our '05 Road King Classic. We just put a new windshield on there. It's the Klock Werks Billboard. I just got back from my first ride with it, and I want to share with you what I think, show you some comparisons to a stock windshield, and let's do it. All right, well, to start off, this is the windshield we took off. It's actually a Chinese replacement of a stock shield, which honestly, I kind of think probably the original was that. They measure these height-wise from the top of the headlight to the top of the windshield there. So if you look at that one close, this is called a 22-inch windshield. So that's basically stock. It's kind of that egg shape, right? The billboard is flared a lot of different ways. For the height, it is 19¼ inches. So that's the first thing was, when I was sitting on the seat with the windshield, the top of the windshield was, right in the middle of my vision. So if I sat perfectly erect, I could see over the top of it. And if I relaxed a little bit, I'd see right inside of that. And if I slumped, I could see through the windshield. So going that little bit, this is called a tall. They have a shorter one, which is a 16½, I think is what it is. So it's 2¾ inches, something like that. It's not a lot shorter, but it's shorter. I was worried about this, where I was going to get things in my eyes and my nose, my teeth and my ears, bugs, rocks, whatever. Because whenever I ride without the windshield, I only do it short ways because I don't like getting hit by those things. I don't know how the guys do it that ride all the time without it. I mean, they must have some bulletproof skin. I'm just a pansy. That's all there is to it. Anyway, this has flare. I'll bring the camera over here in a minute, but this is a flare. So I thought that the wind was going to really get into me, but because of that flare, it actually does send it right up over my head. I don't get helmet lift. I don't get beat up by the wind. I ride, when I'm without a windshield, I ride with hearing protection. When I'm behind my windshield, I don't wear hearing protection. And this is right on the edge. It's not as it's definitely louder being behind it, but not enough to where I feel like I need my hearing protection. So that's good. They have clear, they have tint, and they have dark tint. This is called tint. So there's one that's darker than this. So you can see the shape of it here. It flares out, right? It's got some hips to it. Get that good enough from the sun? Yeah, you can see that. It also flares forward a little bit here. So it sends the air, diverts the air around you a little bit more. And that's what they claimed helps with the buffering. And then there's a little bit of a flare I was talking about right here. It's easy it took 10 minutes. I just took out all these bolts and screws and acorn nuts on the back and popped that off, put the new one on. It comes with a thin piece of plastic that covers the front of the shield, and I left it on from here up so that when I laid it down on microfiber anyway, but this is the only option I had to scratch. And I think I did pretty decent. I didn't scratch it. But anyway, the tint is good. I like the way the tint is comparative to the clear. If you want to see the profile next to a stock one, you can see how much further it comes out all the way down. And there's what it looks like in height difference. All right, so my opinion, I like it a lot. I think it's good. It definitely keeps. One thing that surprised me is it kept a lot of wind off my hands. I don't know if that would do anything different when temperatures are out there, but definitely had less wind on my hands. I rode this up to 70 miles an hour. When you're at 35 to 40, this thing is flopping in the wind. I mean, it is just going. And I thought for sure I was going to have crazy vibrations when I hit 50, 55. Our speed limits around here, our max speed's 55 miles an hour around here. But I mean, literally, it goes from like 40 to 45. It starts to simmer down a little bit. And then at 50, it's like smooth as silk. So it was cool how it changed with the airflow. At 70, it was definitely, yeah, it's bad. Shh, don't tell anybody. But at 70, it was steady as a rock. The wind actually, because of going faster, I could tell the wind was going up over me a little bit better. And so it actually got a little bit more quiet at 70 miles an hour compared to at 55 or 50, because less wind was going by my ears. When I was shopping for this, I looked at 4 or 5 different brands. I finally chose Klock Werks. I really like it, especially over the stock. I like the shape better. I do like the tint. I was kind of worried about it, but I think it looks nice. But I'd recommend it. I got it on Amazon for $2 less than you can buy it on Klock Werks with free shipping, because I have Amazon Prime. So, and it came pretty quick. But I don't think how over time this is going to change or anything like that, other than getting drilled by a rock and not shattering. Anyway, that's it. That's my review. Klock Werks Billboard. Again, this is an 05 Road King Classic. They've got a couple different shields, so make sure that when you buy one, you get it in the right shield, the right years for your bike. And that's it. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Write in the comments. We listen to them. We read them. If there's something you'd like to see, ask us. We'll go do something. Have a good one.